G'day guys, we've got another headlamp review from Olight today. So Olight have sent out the Array 2 Pro for us to have a look at. So I've been using the Array 2S for about a year and a half now, and it's good because I can sort of get a decent comparison between the old model and this one and let you know what I think of it. So to begin with, so it has a maximum output of 1500 lumens. It's got the 3 beams, so you've got your flood, your spot and your red beams. For navigating at night, for fox shooting, we're always walking around with the red light, so that's super useful. It's probably my most recommended torch for that I've used so far. The low red mode on the flood beam, it has an 18-hour runtime. On the low flood mode on the regular white light, it's about 27.5 hours, so you get a full night's worth of shooting, possibly 2. It's nice and lightweight. It just charges off USB-C, so it's easy to top up.
I just shot that fox, and he's done a death run straight down a whammy hole. Time to start digging.
When you turn it on, you've got red indicator that shows your battery level on the back, so it's easy to check in the field. You can gauge how much runtime you've got left. It's got a 1-button up operation, so single press turns it on, hold will cycle through your power levels, double tap will cycle through modes, and then I believe it's 3 taps puts it on SOS.
Where's Rem when you need her?
One thing that I can really appreciate that they've improved on the new Array 2 Pro compared to the old Array 2S is you're able to lock out the hand wave control. So on my Array 2S, has a bit of duct tape over the sensor. So basically the idea is you can wave your hand around and control the torch like that, which I'm not a fan of. If your hand's already up there, just use the button. I really don't like the Crocs control for torch settings, but at least on this you can disable it. So you don't have to walk around like you're in a 90s rap video, waving your hands around, throwing up gang signs. You can just use a button like a civilized human.
Yeah, foxy, foxy.
Got a video of comparing this to the original Olight Javelot, which we're now going to use for our standardized torch comparisons. Yeah.
Oh.
Taking a video out in the field of comparing this directly to the original Olight Javelot. So from now on, we'll probably use that as our comparison gauge, because I'm pretty sure everyone's seen a Javelot at some point, so you can get an idea of how bright or how much flood you have from these new units that were sent out. So
Okay, we're just going to do a quick comparison between the Array 2 Pro and the original Olight Javelot. So we'll just start with the original Javelot. I'll just turn the head torch off. So just make sure I got this on full power. Oop. Righto, that. So that's full power on the original Javelot. So obviously decently bright out there. Guessing that's probably a bit over 200 meters across there, maybe, yeah, 200, 220 thereabouts. And we'll just cycle through the power on this. So what are we on? Okay, so regular flood beam. That's high on the regular flood. Can't quite see that tree out there. We go to the flood with the spotlight. Just start to make out the tree, so that's about 100 meters away. Stacks of flood though. And then red mode, low. That's on full power, so you do lose quite a bit of distance with the red mode, but that's not really the point of it. Stacks of flood, can see where you're going easy. And obviously the same with the regular flood.
So we took this out shooting the other night, shot a few rabbits under the head torch light, and then just used it to locate a couple of foxes as I normally would with the original Array 2S. And look, it worked completely fine. I highly recommend these for fox shooters or realistically any spotlight or thermalight, anyone who's doing a lot of night shooting.
So what you're saying is they need no shovel.
This definitely has a slight edge over the old Array 2S as far as a multi-purpose role. So you get a lot more distance, a lot more flood. If you're in the market for a headlamp, I'd definitely give these a good look. I really, really like them.
Enchant.
Might be. No. Oh, yep, no, definitely was.
Ow!
They are.
What's that?
No, they're things.
The other benefit for this is a general head torch for everyone else, whether it's farmers or cyclists or hikers. Because it's USB-C, you don't need to worry about different chargers. I feel like most people now have got at least one USB-C charger somewhere in their house or their car. Easy to top it up. You don't have to worry about carrying spare batteries because you've got such a long run time. And I just really all around like the unit.
Get in.
And the other thing that Olight sent out to us is one of the Oknife. So this one is the, and I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of this, the Rubato. It's got to be Rubato. I don't know.
Fucking thistles. Alright. We good?
Yep.
Rubato Damascus. It's a Tanto style drop point. Nice and lightweight. It's a folding locking knife. Yeah, nice and compact. Good for a utility carry. It's probably not the knife I'd recommend if you're going to be breaking down deer, but as far as something to chuck in your pocket and carry around the farm, it's not a bad way to go. The edge was a little bit dull for my liking when it came in the mail, so I gave it a bit of a touch up with the stone. Now it's plenty sharp enough to shave arm hair. Yeah, it's quite a nice product. Looks good. So we used this the other night, scalped a couple of foxes, skun a rabbit. Nothing too intense, but look, it worked perfectly fine for the job, and most likely now to just live in my chest rig for fox shooting. So once this video is published, Olight is going to be holding another sale, which is starting on the 21st of November, which will be today, and then finishes on the 29th of November. So if you're interested in either of these products or anything else in the Olight range, there's going to be a big sale on. Some items will have up to 40% off. There'll be links in the description to both of these products, so definitely go and check them out.